Melanie and Xander, and today we're going to do a massive unboxing of Owlcrate and Owlcrate Jr boxes. We are currently 3 months behind on our unboxings of this, so we thought we'd do just one really big video for this, so stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to start out with doing the Owlcrate boxes first, and then Xander's going to join me and we'll do the Owlcrate Jr boxes. So my boxes have gotten rearranged quite a bit, so I don't know which is which month. So we'll just have to see when we get it open. Okay, so here is the first box, and opening it up, it looks like so. And this is from the August box, and the theme is Ruthless Royals. The card looks like this. Take all these worms. Okay, so first thing I find is the pin, which matches our character right here. And then there's this little pouch, and inside it, it looks like a mirror compact. It says, "May you always find beauty." And this is a quote from The Bells by Danielle Clayton. Looks like so. And you push the little button, and there's the mirrors. Then we have some super cute magnetic bookmarks. It looks like we have the Evil Stepmother, Maleficent, and the Queen of Hearts. So they're different villains. How cute is that? Oh, and then the back looks like that. Oh, so stinking cute. Love those. Okay, then we have some genuine agate, or agate, however you say it. Okay, in a ring. That's a big stone on a ring. Looks like that. Not really something I would wear, so that's probably gonna go in a giveaway. Okay, next is something metal, but it looks like a book. It says, "I like for things to happen, stories to unfold, and if I can't find a good enough story, I make one. Holly Black." And on the back it says, "I am a mere mortal, and you are a prince of fairy. You have much to lose, and I have nothing." And this is just beautiful. Oh, and there's something inside as well. It says, "Sharpen your blade, harden your heart." And it is just a metal tin that looks like a book. So here's the front, the back, and then the inside. Very cool. Then we have the Royal Assassin Tea Towel, and this is an Owlcrate exclusive. It looks like this. It's got constellations all over, and it says, "She had often wished for adventure, for old spells, and wicked kings." And that's from Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And it is really beautiful. Then we have a print here. "I wanted freedom in the same way I wanted my next breath. An unspoken but constant desire." And this is from Before She Ignites by Jody Meadows. And on the back, it looks like this. And then the book is Grace and Fury by Tracy Bengart. And then we have some bookish goodies inside. So the first bookish goodie is a bookmark, and it says, "She is in prison for a crime that isn't her own, and now she's about to fight to the death." And that's from Grace and Fury. And it's this really cool feeling matte on this side, and it's like a slick shiny on the other side. And this side says, "She hates everything about the Graces and what they represent, and now she is one of them." So this side looks like so, and the other side looks like that. "We are not flowers, we are concrete and barbed wire. We are iron." And the letter says, "Dear Owlcrate reader, the patriarchal world of Viridia in Grace and Fury is fictional, of course, but it's also rooted in a reality that many of us deal with in subtle and not so subtle ways. So much of our world is structured to limit a woman's opportunity, education, and independence. Maybe it's not a surprise that these restraints have been on my mind a lot lately, but one thing that keeps giving me hope is how much women can accomplish when we work together, especially when we're angry. Like Nomi, I believe it's possible to dismantle the patriarchy and give women an equal seat at the table. We just have to stand up for each other in all our fury and grace. Happy reading, Tracy. And this is a signed copy, black with this gold font, and it says, "Bold, brutal, beautiful. Serena Tessero has been groomed her whole life to become a Grace. Someone to stand by the heir to the throne as a shining, subjugate example of the perfect woman. It's her chance to secure a better life for her family and to keep her headstrong and rebellious young sister, Nomi, out of trouble. But when Nomi catches the heir's eye instead, Serena is the one who takes the fall for the dangerous secret her sister has been hiding. Trapped in a life she never wanted, Nomi has only one option: surrender to her role as a Grace until she can use her position to save Serena. But this is easier said than done. A traitor walks the halls of the palazzo, and deception lurks in every corner. Meanwhile, Serena is running out of time, imprisoned on an island where she must fight to the death to survive. Surrounded by women stronger than she is, one wrong move could cost her everything. There is no room for weakness on Mount Ruin, especially weakness of the heart. Thrilling and captivating, Grace and Fury is a story of fierce sisterhood and of survival in a world that's determined to break you." All right. Well, this sounds interesting. And then we have the little magazine thing here. And I like that they always show the difference between the regular cover and the original cover. Plus they also do interviews with the author and interviews with one of the people that provided one of the items in here. And this time it was the person that did the bookmarks. They're called Crafted Van. Anyway, here's the differences in the cover. This is the original. This is the Owlcrate with the rose on it. I actually really like the Owlcrate version better, so that's cool. It doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes I like the original better, but this time I like the Owlcrate one better. And then the theme for September was Master of Disguise, which I probably already have my September box here for all I know. So let's just keep going. All right, here is the next Owlcrate box. And it looks like this inside. So this is the September box, Masters of Disguise. Okay, the first thing I see is some fingerless gloves. Crow's Club fingerless gloves. I'm guessing this is like a Six of Crows reference. I don't know. I actually haven't read that. It has like a little crow on the button here. And it's got the little Owlcrate tag. They look like this. Next we have Nemesis Foaming Bath Soak. It looks like some purple bath salts here. Look like so. Then the pin is the woman here on the card. Okay, then there's a little baggie here. And inside of it, we have a card that says pre-order Grim Lovelies before October 2nd, 2018 to receive a tote bag and enter our sweepstakes of prizes worth $500. Very cool. It says this was higher level magic. Magic reserved for those who were born magical, like the royals and the goblins, or who were made magical through unendurable pain, like the witches. Who was she, an untrained, untested neophyte, to dare such a spell? Truva, Incantio Biesta. And it's got some gold shimmery nail polish as well. Then we have an Owlcrate exclusive mug. Well, it says, "I solemnly swear that I am up to no good." I know that's a Harry Potter reference. The last one of these mugs was like a campfire mug. I actually gave it as a Christmas gift to my niece and she just loved it. Ooh, this one is beautiful. I'm keeping this one for myself. Beautiful. And then there is a chapstick here that's Kiss of Deception Apple Spearmint. And this is from geekfirelabs.com. And then we have a print here. I'm not sure what this is from. Let's see. Oh, okay, this is Lila Bard from the Darker Shades of Magic series. Okay. I like that. That's actually one I've read. And the artist is Christy Carter. And then the book is called Mirage. It's really pretty. So the letter says, Dear Owlcrate reader, Mirage is my debut novel, but not the first book I've written. It is, however, the book I've always wanted to write. Set on a distant planet in a galaxy far away and filled with glittering courts, romance, and danger. It is also led by a character I did not expect, a poet. In Arabic, a poet is called sha'ir, one who knows, and that poetic knowledge comes from a space which straddles inspiration and the divine, lending them knowledge that goes beyond what mere mortals know how to expect. As you read Mirage, I hope you find the characters and their words as inspiring as I did, and that their journey leads you to somewhere divine. Ooh, pretty end pages. It is also signed. It's black with gold, and it has this pretty gold foil leaf on the front. And this says, her own face was the enemy. In a world dominated by the brutal Vedic Empire, 18-year-old Amani is a dreamer. She dreams of what life was like before the occupation, of writing poetry, of receiving a sign from Dia that one day she too will have adventure and travel beyond her isolated moon. But when adventure comes for Amani, it is not what she expects. She is kidnapped by the regime and taken in secret to the royal palace, where she discovers that she looks nearly identical to the cruel half-Vedic princess Maram. The princess is so hated by her conquered people that she requires a body double, someone to appear in public as Maram, ready to die in her place. As Amani is forced into her new role, she knows she is a prisoner in all but name. Even so, she can't help enjoying the palace's beauty and her time with the princess's fiancé, Idris. But the glitter of the royal court belies a world of violence and fear. If Amani ever wishes to see her family again, she must play the princess to perfection, because one wrong move could lead to her death. And this is a very pretty cover. And then we have our little magazine thingy here. Okay, so the difference between this and the original is it looks like the original actually is purple instead of black. I kind of like the purple better. But it's a pretty subtle difference, not like the last one. And then the theme for October is Lost in the Bookstore. Oh, that sounds cute. And it says every October box will include an exclusive pair of socks from Out of Print. I just added a bunch of Out of Print socks to my Amazon wish list. So, yay! Okay, sorry if there is an angle change, but my battery died. Okay, so this means that this last box here must be my July box. So let's open this up and see what we got. Looks like that. It's a very interesting looking card. Mystical Monthly Readings. And the theme was strange and unusual. Okay, so there's a little banner here that says Stay Peculiar, and it looks like on the back it says Owlcrate, but it has something you can hang it with. That's really cool. Neato. And I'm pretty sure that came from Miss Peregrine's School for Peculiar Children. So there's these mystifying mints that look like a Ouija board, but it's funny because I actually just bought some of these not very long ago from Cracker Barrel. Then we have a little pop keychain, and it's Dustin from Stranger Things. That's cute. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, it's like a little test tube thing with a lid, and on the lid it has the owl symbol. These are 12 skull push pins. So they're little tacks that look like that. How stinking cute are they? Oh, I love them. Okay, then we have the pin, which is the skull that's on the table there. Something in plastic here. Oh, how cool. It's a wallet. And it says, the head is too wise and the heart is all fire. It says that on both sides. It has a little button here. How cool. Okay, so it's got like a little thing so you can make it like a, actually like a little wrist clutch, and you flip that up and attach it here. But it has like the little Owlcrate symbol there. Oh, this is so great. Awesome. Love this so much. This is a really cool item. And then we have a vinyl sticker, and it says, "You're just as sane as I am." That's super cute. And this is a Luna Lovegood Harry Potter sticker. And then we have this really cool print with a whale with a whole bunch of books and teapots and stuff on its back. This says, "Strange and unusual doesn't always mean spooky. Talented artist Julie Riddle created this whimsical art print just for Owlcrate subscribers." Cool. Okay, and then we have the book, which is My Plain Jane by Cynthia Han, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. And I have right here My Lady Jane, which you can't see because it's just a little too high. But let's pull out all the goodies here. Okay, so the letter says, "Dear Owlcrate readers, it's us, the Lady Janies. Did you miss us? We're back with another Jane story. This one has absolutely nothing to do with the last one, except it's about a Jane. And it's funny. And the cover features a girl looking over her shoulder. We have a type, okay? Why Jane Eyre? Well, Jane and Charlotte Bronte, that is, were pre-Victorian BFFs. And since the three of us are besties, it made sense for us to write about the magic of friendship. Plus, it turned out the entire novel of Jane Eyre was actually a cover-up for some ghost business. So it says she sees dead people, looking for love in all the wrong places. Jane Eyre, that is. And then we have, I don't know what this is. Contest alert. Post your finished diorama to Instagram using blah, 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 blah. Oh, the contest is already over. But it's Thornfield Hall, and there are construction instructions. So there's like all these pieces. And I guess you like color it and put it all together. That's kind of fun. And it is signed by all three authors. And it is purple with this silver font. And, well, it's about the Bronte sisters. Then we have our little thing here. And this shows the difference between the two books. So it looks like our copy is like a purple kind of background with green text. And the original is more of a blue kind of background with yellow text. I think in this case, I like the Owlcrate one better. I like the purple. Okay, so that is all of my Owlcrate boxes. Now I've got to get Xander and we can get started on his Owlcrate Jr. boxes. Okay, now that we got Xander back, again, I don't know which order these boxes are in because they got all shuffled around, but here's the first one. It looks like this. So this was the July box, and the theme is a true calling. Okay, so we've got some Bravery Brew. This is from Riddle's Tea Shop and Curiosities. It says, for unexpected adventures. It says this fruity blend will boost your resolve and soothe your heart while adventuring. It has, yeah, it's tea. It has Robius tea, rose hips, hibiscus, apple pieces, vanilla, raspberry, strawberries, blueberry flavor, natural forest berries flavor, and blueberries. And it's caffeine free, sugar free, and gluten free. Okay, then we have this really cool pen. It is Troll Hunters inspired Power of Merlin amulet. That's really cool looking. Next we have Color Inflate Play 3D Colorables. Inflatable coloring toy. So it's a shield and a sword that you color and then you blow up.
Are they big? Let's take them out.
Sure, you can take them out and look. Okay, he also got a banner. This one says Camp Half-Blood, and on the back it says Owlcrate. And this is from Percy Jackson, I do believe. So that's neato.
I'm gonna blow it up.
Well, you want to color it first. It'll be easier to... So it's like this big is the sword. And then the shield, which got like a little arm strap.
Probably gonna be better whenever it's inflated.
And there's a sticker here that says Step Boldly with a bunch of umbrellas. You want to show it? And then the pen is a sword, which is like the sword that the girl in the card is holding.
I didn't see it in the card. Oh yeah, that was just a thingy.
And then the book is The Legend of Greg, an epic series of failures by Chris Rylander. Well, that looks interesting.
We should read that next after I read something.
I think this is going to be a cute book. So it comes with a signed book plate, and we have a bookmark. On the back it says, what if your destiny was to become an epic series of failures? From ordinary to extraordinary in the worst way. So the letter says, Dear Owlcrate Jr. reader, I could use this letter to tell you all about what lies within the pages of this book. Action, danger, adventure, talking weapons, feats of magic, and feasts of food, including bacon jokes.
Ha.
The truth about the world, which you may find shocking or even scary. Monsters, a leprechaun, and probably even a few laughs. I could tell you all about those things, but I don't want to spoil it for you. So instead, I'll give you some suggestions of what to do with your copy of The Legend of Greg once you're done reading it and are impatiently waiting for part 2. Number 1, give it to a friend or enemy. Number 2, throw it at a park bench. Number 3, throw it at a herd of lions. You really shouldn't do that. Number 4, you could try to eat it, but only if it's an emergency. Number 5, read it aloud to a flock of pigeons. Isn't that your spirit animal?
Yes. Very.
Number 6, draw a flipbook cartoon in the corners of the pages. Number 7, give it a name and treat it like a pet. Number 8, use it as a coaster. Number 9, read it again and again and again to see it gets better. Number 9, read it again and again and again and again to see if it gets better. Number 10, bring it to school and rent it to classmates for $1 a day. Number 11, leave it on a plane and go for a 3-month journey to find it. Number 12, donate it to a hospital. Okay, that's probably enough to fill a year. And please, whatever you do, don't tell your parents or teachers that you got these ideas from me. Please have fun reading. It's blue with some gold font. This says, 13-year-old Greg Belmont is happy being ordinary. He's got the very best friend a guy could ask for, even if it's his only friend, and a pretty cool dad, despite his obsession with organic soaps that smell like a mix of salted pork and Icelandic bog. Sure, Greg's family has been plagued by bad luck since the dawn of time, but the curse only strikes on Thursdays, and besides, who hasn't been attacked by a polar bear on a field trip to the zoo? That's what happens to Greg on this particular Thursday, right before he learns the astonishing truth. Greg isn't ordinary at all. He's actually an honest-to-goodness, fantastical dwarf. When his dad is kidnapped by a murderous bro troll, Greg is whisked away to a mythical world beneath the streets of Chicago, where he discovers that the dwarves' long-lost magic may be returning, setting off an ancient conflict with their sworn enemy, the elves. Suddenly, it's up to Greg to save his dad and prevent an all-out war in this hilarious action-packed fantasy from Chris Rylander, author of the Fourth Stall Saga. Okay, next box. It looks like so. Alright, the theme for this one is Storyteller's Toolkit. So this is the August box.
Worms.
Worms.
So many worms.
Worms. Okay, so the first thing I see is create a story cards.
That's going. This is going to be our dinner game for you.
It says tell me a story. It's fairy tale mix-ups.
Mom, this is going to be actually great. We're going to use, can we use this for like dinner for tonight?
Mm-hmm. It says fanciful illustrated cards help children and adults create their own stories.
We did that with the actual dinner game that we had.
Okay, so there's a card here with all the instructions, and then the backs of all of them are the same. You just kind of mix them up, and then I guess you draw a card and make up a story, but they all have different pictures.
Do we like lay them out on the table in order that we want it to be?
I don't know. We'd have to look at the directions. Sorry if there was an angle change, but my SD card was full. Okay, so we were just looking at the little storybook cards, and there's just different pictures on each one. And I think you just create a story using the cards. But we'll look at the directions later. But it has this cute little box that you put them all in. Next, there's some pencils from Fresh Page. There's 3 of them. One of them says Once Upon a Time. One says A Long, Long Time Ago.
Didn't you get one of those? I got some of those before.
Mm-hmm. And the other one says It Was a Dark and Stormy Night. They look like so. Okay, next we have the pen. And it usually goes with something on the front of the card, but this time it's actually something from the back. It is this little typewriter. Okay. This is an eraser that looks like an open book. And the book's called Starving Games. Instead of Hunger Games, Starving Games. And it's got a fork and spoon on it. The outside looks like that, and then it just looks like that, and that is so stinking cute. Then there's like a little journal here. It's got a pen on the front, and on the back it says, "What's your story?" And it's for you to just write what your story is.
My story is doing school all day.
Okay, then we have a really cool, like, leathery looking zipper pouch.
I'll use that.
It's got like pens and pencils and stuff. It's got like pens and pencils and glue and paint. Well, maybe not glue. I think it's just different paints.
It's oil.
Yeah. Different
Paint.
Oil paint. That's good for you to put all your markers and stuff in. And then we have the book, which is Night Books by J.A. White.
It's kind of funny to have the word book on your book.
It looks like a library. That's cool. It also comes with a signed book plate. The letter from the author says, "Greetings, fearless reader. For as long as I can remember, I have loved to read and write scary stories. Night Books is my celebrations of things that go bump in the night. I hope you enjoy it and all the super cool swag in this Owlcrate. My dream is that Alex's story inspires you to write some creepy tales of your own. Here are a few first lines to get you started. Most children have monsters beneath their beds, but Emma had one beneath her pillow. Abby's mom waited for the traffic light to change, only instead of turning green, it turned black.
Dun, dun, dun.
It was a good vacation, except for the ghost in the swimming pool. In the tree just outside Jason's window lay a nest with a most unusual egg. If you use any of these opening lines to write a story, send me your spooky masterpiece at www.jawhitebooks.com. I'd love to read it. Happy nightmares. And then there's this little My Night book, private, keep out, this means you. And it's just like a little notebook, like a very little notebook.
Why is it so small?
And on the back it has story ideas. Girl who finds her parents are monsters. Kids who go to the bathroom during class but never come back. Mailbox that eats people. School locker that leads into another world. Creepy house at Halloween. Kale.
What's that?
It's a vegetable.
Nice.
Ghosts that haunt other ghosts. Nightmare
Wow.
catcher. Okay, oh, this is a very shiny book. Oh, there's a black cat.
It's a very shiny book. Why is it so shiny? But it feels nice. Feel it. Feel
Mm-hmm. Looks like this. That looks like a keyhole. Like somebody's looking through a keyhole. And it's actually a light blue book with like a copper colored font. This says, Alex has loved scary stories his whole life. He never imagined he'd be trapped in one. When Alex sneaks out in the middle of the night, he becomes imprisoned by the witch Natasha in her magical apartment. Another child in the apartment, Yasmin, assures Alex that she's already tried every means of escape. Only Natcha holds the bone keys that lead back to their world, and she'll never part from them. But Natcha likes stories, and Alex's only chance for survival is to keep Natcha satisfied by reading her one of his own hair-raising tales each night. Except Alex is running out of time and original stories, and he's desperate for a way out of this twisted place. Alex has loved scary stories his whole life. He knows most don't have a happy ending. In Night Books, J.A. White, author of the Thickety series, has concocted a thrilling contemporary fantasy that explores the craft of writing and the magic of storytelling. Well, this sounds like a good October kind of read, like spooky, Halloween-y kind of story. And then the September box, which is what we're about to open, is Ghosts and Ghouls.
We should do a Goosebumps readathon. So I'll read all the Goosebumps books.
Maybe sometime. Okay, so this has to be the September box. So let's open it up and see what it looks like. So Ghosts and Ghoulies.
Ghoulies is the funniest word.
Okay, so the first thing I see is Disney, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas Pop Keychain Mystery.
Okay, hold on. I really hope I either get this. Okay.
That's Jack.
Yeah, Jack. Is the Boogeyman on here? Please. Yeah, there he is.
Okay, open it up and see who you get.
Him or Christmas Jack or. Okay. Hopefully I get a good one.
Who did you get? Who
I don't
did you
know.
get?
Who this is, by the way?
I think this is one of the kids wearing the mask that tricks the real Santa Claus into Nightmare. Looks like so. Yeah, you can see he's got his little mask on.
You got him, and him.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I wanted the Boogeyman.
You could get one of these 12 guys here.
Man, I was really hoping I got Boogeyman.
And then the pin is just one of the ghosts on here. There's a cool patch. It says Ghost Hunter.
Maybe whenever I actually start Airsoft, which I will eventually, hopefully, I'm going to put that on a vest.
And then you got a magnetic bookmark that's a ghost reading ghost stories. And a pack of Halloween-y stickers. Got pumpkins and ghosts and moons and spell books and black
me.
cats.
There's me. I want a pop socket bookcase, like subscription box.
And then you have the National Geographic Kids Funny Fill-In My Haunted House Adventures. And it's full color inside. Okay, so it's like stories and you just fill in the blanks of stuff like a noun that's plural, a type of animal, type of instrument, and so on. So it looks like this. And I did it upside down. And it's like this with a picture to go along with the story. All right. Ooh, you have a bag for going trick-or-treating. It looks like this on the front. It says trick or treat.
I'm probably not going to use that. I'm probably just going to carry her on a pillowcase.
And on the back, it's got lots of little ghosts, and it says trick or treat. I think this is so cute.
You know what would be actually awesome? If they made that freaking, they made that, but when they made that, they made it like really big. Or
that
like,
is pretty big.
Or like a duffel bag, backpack kind of thing. Like a duffel bag backpack kind of thing.
And then the book is City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. And actually, I recently ordered the paperback of City of Ghosts from the UK because it has a really pretty cover that's like red and black and silver and it looks really cool. But this one does come with the signed book plate, and there's like a little small poster here. It says paranormal is the new normal.
That's coming in my work.
Very cool. And then the letter from the author says, "Hello lovely readers, I'm over the moon that City of Ghosts has made its way to you via Owlcrate Jr. This is the story of a girl named Cassidy who almost drowns, and a ghost boy named Jacob who saves her life. But now she's not entirely alive and he's not all dead. And things are getting pretty strange when Cassidy's parents land a job hosting a TV show on the most haunted cities in the world. Cass finds her world turned upside down. Not that she intends to stay behind. Their first stop, Edinburgh, Scotland. When they get there, Cass discovers a haunted city, a ghost hunter named Lara, and a spirit who wants to steal Cass's life. Before you read, there's something you should know. This is kind of a scary book."
Kind of?
Now you might think, oh no, I'm not sure I want to be scared. But here's the thing. A book is the best place to be afraid because you can stop whenever you like. Read in the sunshine or the dark, curled up with your parents or your friend or your favorite pet. You're totally in control. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. That is pretty cool. It looks like this. And it's white and black with red font. There's a cat imprint on the front there. And then it's red in pages. The text is rather large. I imagine this book being very, very quick for us to read.
I kind of want to read it on.
You want to read it on your own?
Not for school. Like here, on my free time. I'll put it in my room.
And it says the October theme is mail call.
It's a pigeon.
It says, here at Owlcrate HQ, it's undisputed fact that receiving a special delivery in the mail is one of the most exciting things that can happen in a day. We love it so much we decided to build a whole box around the art of snail mail. Next month's book is a funny magical adventure full of excitement, secrets, and unexpected twists. Keep an eye on your mailboxes. All right, well that is all of these Owlcrate boxes. Are you happy?
Yes.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
Are you excited to read some of these books?
I guess.
Well, have you You excited to read this book? He's excited to read City of Ghosts. Well, have you guys read any of these books? Did you like them? Did you not? Comment down below and let us know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you.